All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, and now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round one is underway. Here is the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by first-round knockout, something his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight. Well, this kickboxer is a layered striker, and look at that. He is out to prove it early. A beautiful body kick, and on the other side, the boxer has that sort of Kyoto-Yan high guard. Paid for it there in the midsection.
He's got to bring those elbows down if he wants to defend that kick. But this is the investment. Going to the body. These body kicks may not seem like they're going to pay dividends now, but they will as the fight goes on.
Able to land a looping right. And another one. And he blocks the shot there. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Nice uppercut by the champion. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close. stay in tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Just misses with the jab there.
Good kick.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Strike lands clean. Oh, loaded up on that uppercut, but it's no good. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Right now they separate. Inside leg kick is there. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Straight punch lands.
Big elbow there, lands. Takedown defense holds up. 2 minutes on the round 1 clock.
On point with that jab today.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
And just misses with that big right hand. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg. Oh, man, another nice leg kick is there.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, the uppercut is there for him yet again. That's a perfect beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Nice straight punch there.
Watch for that uppercut. He's looking to try to get that uppercut.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Chor. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Lead kick is true there by the Korean Superboy.
Another one. Oh!
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
10 seconds now in round 1. Round 2 straight ahead.
Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
A lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You've got to think that some of the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up.
didn't like that one.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Counter attempt here, but a miss. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show. Now he lands a solid punch.
There it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round 2. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, huge left. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Big shot lands for both guys. He's got the single collar. Hurt him bad.
Choi's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially just the way he drew it up, it's going to strike him.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to see.
Gets the inside leg kick to land there. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
So big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Oh, he lands the flying knee. Nice. Nicely done. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
I want you to work.
Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rate, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Oh, nice jab by Choi. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice crack there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? That's good defense to get that guard up. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Choi's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Overhand punch to the head. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Lands a beautiful leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Choi's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Under 90 seconds to go. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Oh, big left hand.
Lands a strike there. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. 15 seconds. Beautiful shot to the leg.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, big left.
Oh!
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, a big left hand. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Oh, that cut on the nose really becoming a factor.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Leg kick lands.
Just out of range with that strike. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, good block there. Choi gets lit up by that straight punch.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Oh, working the inside of that leg. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight.
Good shot, good shot.
Choi's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off.
Heavy on that cut. Let's go. Get it.
Let's work. Come on.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the
Huge shot finds the target there.
great shot lands, now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Straight punch. All right, so a nice... Oh! Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues. Back to the feet.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Well, and the MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Able to block that strike. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's over.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. 20 seconds now remain in the round. This could be it. Takedown defense holds up.
He can't even see it.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, that is the end of the round, and some definite adversity for him here, or so you would think. The cut on the bridge of the nose is only getting worse, and that nose might even be broken at this point in time. So certainly something that bears watching as we enter this next round. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Investing in the body with the kick there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
Another debilitating kick to the leg. I mean, can you say
Are you going to be the guy that gets stopped by leg kicks?
I'm a verbally tackle.
And now some separation.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Vicious combo there. There's the leg kick. That one checked by the Korean Superboy. Man, the bruising on that calf is out of control. I need to do some calf raises next week, build up some muscle. My God.
You're taking it by osmosis. You're not even getting kicked. You're like, man, this hurts so bad to even watch. Tremendous game plan by this guy. If you're gonna go, he's got to start throwing down.
Well, at this point, that is as bad a cut as I have seen in some time. I think you got to call in the ringside physician.
It's hard to watch, John. Like, that's why I turn my face when I see stuff like this. It's disgusting. It's like Overeem's lip.
Yeah.
It's like when we see these types of cuts like this, it's hard for me to watch because I know that the only thing that can happen is the person gets more and more damaged.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
Choi shot is blocked. Superman punch lands. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner...
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one. aggressiveness there.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Big shot on the feet.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Choi's being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition. Oh, man, I mean, headshots they are not, but that calf is taking an absolute beating. This is hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. It's hard to see a guy so limited in his defenses and not have the ability to do much to change it. We got to look for this fight to be finished here pretty soon.
You heard him again.
Big shots here.
He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him, and now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Choi. Final seconds of the fight. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-43. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started, maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far he can take it, but tonight, undeniably, a huge step in the right direction for a guy who could be a future UFC champion.